Okay, this is a great question, and I want to answer here this for the magazine. It's about what is better, to learn pieces or falsetas? A very good question, this question. The best is to learn the code and falsetas. Why? Because if you learn pieces, your approach is classical. It's like in classical guitar, we have very restricted options. We cannot fail actually to play other note instead of the one that is written there in the partiture. In flamenco, and also the order in classical guitar, I cannot play, say, a suite of Bach and then I change one part and put the middle part in the beginning and the last part in the... I cannot do that in classical guitar, in classical music. But in flamenco we can do it, and you can observe that, for example, Paco now is playing his bulería. He is playing the part of the tremolo of the Rio de la Miel stuff. He's playing that at the end of the piece, and in the record he did at the beginning. Why? Because in flamenco there is not any emphasis on playing exactly in one order like in classic guitar. Means that the falsetas may be played in one order as you prefer. So therefore, this is not classic guitar, and that's why it's a very good question. Some people try to play pieces, and then they play one piece after the other, one after the other. Some of them, they say, oh wow, that's not like that, it was another falseta before that. Yeah, but I'm playing for Derecho, man. I'm trying to play this thing. I know how to play it also with the record. We did that as well, exactly in that order. But if you see what is the thing, the difference is between playing the falsetas as you like, and the other is an approach of classical guitar sneaked into polluting the flamenco stuff. And this is one thing that people don't know sometimes, these things. That's why it's a very good question to clarify this thing. Better to learn, first of all, we have to start by learning the rhythms, how to play compás well, what is an añadido, what is the remates, the breaks and all these, double compás that. For example, we're talking about bulería, right? And then, after you know that, then you learn some falsetas, and then now you have to try to play them in different order. 1, 2, 3, and then you do 2, 3, 1, then you do 3, 2, 1. Just try to play with that, and you will find out that actually when you are playing their live music, you can improvise and use the falseta you want to play in that moment. It doesn't have to be... You can also do a structure, and of course, in the beginning stage, we do a structure thing, because we have to start somewhere. Means we have to put, in one part, we use this, this, and this, and then we don't move it, because somewhere we have to start. But once you learn this stuff, you will see that you can use it as you like. Actually, now Paco plays falsetas. His last concerts and his album Live 2010 is about mixing of all his discographies. Very beautiful because of this also. Now I see he's playing, bulería is playing, for example, falsetas at 4 without the capo, then he's going to A minor, then he's coming por medio, and all that, and he's mixing that from all his records. He's putting 1, 2 falsetas from 5 different records each. So there are 10 falsetas there of 5 or 6 albums, actually, right? And then another plays same, because if it is played same, this is classical music. That's why you have to understand, classical guitar is not flamenco guitar, or classical Spanish guitar is not flamenco guitar, and that's a misunderstanding which is there. But this is very important, right? Now, if you know the falsetas, then you can play it any order you want. In fact, I wanted you to check this in the description of this video. I will post a video in which I play the falsetas of the chorruelo in the opposite order. And then I will post the link of the Grand 4, which has in the order exactly as it is, and then you will watch two. One in the Grand 4 link from the CFD, I will post, there you will see me playing with the record of Paco, along with the record. Therefore I follow exactly that order in the record, which he already played once, by the way. And then I will post another video in which I play the same falsetas but in opposite order. in an opposite order. Means the three, the first, the two, almost the intro at the end. Like how is Paco doing now with the Rio de la Mia? I think this fragment of the tremolo stuff of Rio de la Miel, with which he starts, is the track one of the first piece there of the album Lucia. So it's very easy to listen that. And if you see how he's playing it that way. And that's why flamenco is alive and it's music of creativity also that there is a space for you. And this is one difference between classical guitar and flamenco guitar. In my opinion, in classical guitar there is no space for you to exist, because there is a space for the partiture, for the rigidity or stiffen stuff. Like you have to be right part that you said, and that's it. Not one or less note than this. So dynamics and stuff everything is very contracted. And in flamenco guitar, there is that freedom there. And this comes by the proper approach. So just the fact that you are asking the question means you understood. And in fact, you have advanced a lot for the last 2 years. You did a great improving, I see, on your playing and your knowledge of flamenco. Right? And this depends about knowing the chord. So you learn falsetas, and then you can mix them. Why you don't pick 3 or 4 falsetas from different things and then do one bulería, for example, using 2 or 3, like a collage, if it is a potpourri stuff kind of thing. And then by that way, which in fact I said, one person, Entre Dos Aguas, they said, oh, that's not the Entre Dos Aguas. In one of the videos, some comment there, person wrote there a comment saying, that's not how Paco plays it. And then I said, well, show me when Paco has played Entre Dos Aguas, same like he did on the record Fuente Caudal. The Fuente Caudal record, there is the Entre Dos Aguas piece, right? Now listen that and show me one more time that Paco played that, as he played it in the exact order. It's not there, it does not exist. Actually, the theme is just an excuse to improvise over that. That's it. This is not classic guitar, and therefore that is a very good question, and I hope this satisfies your feeling of asking about it, because who will tell you that? People will not, they don't know. Many people, or even sometimes teachers don't know the scene. So this is very good that we're exploring those areas and know what is the structure of flamenco, basically, these rhythms, the chord and the falsetas in between. So thank you very much, and I see you next time.